Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Salomon's Level X, and we're back here on Dokkan Battle to review the units that you can pick up in the gift card shop on Global. So we're getting these gift cards here for the thank you celebration. Previously on JP, you got them as wish strips for the Tanabata celebration, but Global's getting them early because they have to put something in this thank you celebration to make it feel special. Otherwise, it's just kind of a decent normal celebration, which in my opinion it still is, but whatever, that's not the point. So you can get a total of 5 of these, and it tells you right here. So the first one you get by just logging in. You'll get it by logging in during the time period of the thank you celebration, anytime, and you'll get 7 stones, Hercule statue, one of the gift cards. The second one you can get by logging in between the second part. Well, no, not second part. Really? Is this right? 11:24 and 11. Okay, whatever. I guess you can get this second one by logging in during this time period, around the second part, around heroes dropping, whatever. You can get 2 more by completing some of the thank you celebration missions. I believe one of them is I could check right now. One of them is like a stamina mission, and one of them I think is doing all of the missions. Let me look at that really quick. Yeah, let's see here. Consume 1,200 stamina, you'll get a gift card, and complete all the part 1 missions, and you'll get another gift card. So there's 2 of them right there for a total of 4 so far. Complete all the Thank You Celebration Part 2 missions, I guess you're going to get another one, so that'd be 5. And then you can get 2 by doing the Purunga wishes on the first, I think it's only available on the first and third step, I'm not sure which, but that's a total of 7 right there. So if you don't get it on the first one, I'm pretty sure you can get it on the second, or the third one, I mean, and all of that. So that's how you get them, and we're going to look over the characters you can pull. So these are these are the characters you can get from these. You can get a total of 7 characters, or you can get some dupes, whatever you want. I'm actually opening my recording. Here I made a tier list here for the characters you can pull. It's not the best tier list, but well, it's something. So I put them into, I would really only recommend buying the characters in the great or potentially good list here. I'm not going to go over a lot of the characters in the decent category. A lot of these just have certain niches they can fill. Like this guy's a decent support unit for some stages. Caulifla has dodge, so that can be decent in Super Battle Road. This Kale can be an alright tank in Super Battle Road. This guy's just an okay unit in his stats. This guy can stack. This guy's got AoE and stun. He was really useful in Extreme Tech, Extreme Super Battle Road. Stuff like that. Nothing really amazing. But these good and great characters can perform decent in other stages. Like I've seen Kefla and Weirus be able to be used in like Red Zone baby fights. So if you want to do that, they exist. This Gohan is a pretty good support. This Trunks here has decent stats, pretty solid stats, so I put him in good. These guys support and are pretty good for Android Extreme Super Battle Road and some other stages you might be running them with an Android's team on. Pandel has solid support. This Bergamo, he's only really good for long events, but every time he gets hit and every time he super attacks, he builds his stats up really, really high. He's really ahead of his time, so I just put him in the good pile. This Boo is great for Super Battle Road with dodge and stunning and decent stats. But these great units are the ones you really want to aim for. Ribran, I did a Max showcase on her, so I don't really need to explain much there. Go watch it. It's very, very funny. This Piccolo and Vegeta recently Easy A'd during the Cooler campaign for the Download Celebration, and they're just pretty solid units. This Vegito, Goku, Vegeta, and other Vegito are all Easy A'd at the same time. They're all very, very solid units. Vegito's got supports. Goku and Vegeta orb change and have good stats. The GT Goku is really good on Pan's team. This Golden Freeze is amazing on Cooler's team. Really good slot 1 unit. Esther Coolies is also good on Cooler's team, supporting, stacking, whatnot. Tech Bola recently EZA, Chow Man is a god, and Tech Janembu is just overall solid unit. Those are the ones I recommend picking up, honestly. As for who to prioritize picking up, if you do not, okay, I'm going to think about characters you do not have. 100% pick up a copy of Age of Golden Frieza. If you have Metal Cooler, if you have LR Cooler, whoever you got, pick him up. He's an extremely good pickup. 100% recommend. As for other characters I recommend picking up, don't pick up any dupes with this guy. He does not need the dupes. They do not help him out that much. He does not do damage, so don't pick up any dupes. As for other characters to pick up, Weirus is a good one. He can be good for the orb changing event, or not the orb, the punching bag event. If you need to clear missions, he can orb change a lot and is very, very solid. As for other than that, I'd probably recommend getting the Goku and Vegeta, maybe. They're very, very solid still. They can work in other events, and these Vegetos are good. I've seen this Vegito work well against Broly due to type advantage. Maybe you can get stuff with this Vegito to work against Cell Max. I'm not really sure. Maybe, I think he has dodge in him. I can check real quick. Let's see. I might have said Vegeta, I meant Vegeto. But, no, he does not have dodge chance. I thought he had dodge chance, but apparently he doesn't. But he can support. Maybe you can bring him against Max, maybe you can. I'm not really too certain. By the way, picking him up is a pretty solid option. Enter Brienne. If Pepe Gals gets a buff, she would be a good pickup, but I don't think Pepe Gals is going to get a buff much anytime soon, really. So, honestly, wouldn't really pick her up, but overall a decent unit. Esther Cooliza, again, if you have Cooler's team, he's a very solid pickup, and I would recommend getting 2 dupes with him, so a total of 3 copies, just for the additional, just grab that if you can. As for that, a lot of these units you might just want to get 1 copy of. You don't really need any other copies. Overall, I think that is the stuff with the wish strips, or the gift cards. You definitely want to pick these things up. These things are very, very useful, and they're free. Just grab them, grab some free, general pool SSRs. A lot of them that have EZA now are good. As you can see, these overall, these are the units I recommend picking up. And if you have all these units, just go for dupes in the ones that are more important, like going for dupes in almost all of them. I'd honestly recommend dupes in all of them except like Golden Frieza and maybe Bulla. Bulla dupes are fine, but maybe go full dodge on her. Actually, don't know how you should build Bulla. I'm not sure because she just has that dodge chance and not much else. So honestly, go for that dodge. If you buy dupes for her, go full dodge. But overall, if you're like a veteran player, we probably don't need a lot of these characters. So honestly, I just go for who's closest to Rainbow. So that way, if you pull these characters again, you can just exchange them for coins. That's a very good way to go about it. Overall, very, 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 very solid thing to have in the game as an option. Picking up free characters with these strips. So I'm glad Dokkan has made that available to us. Anyway, guys, I think that's all for this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all later.